Wait, I hate to brag. I was 16, okay. It's very exciting. I love them. I disassociate. I pulled the biggie. Like, what do I do with my arms? Something very, very exciting just arrived. Good morning everyone, happy Tuesday. I'm just leaving Arms' house. I came here last night to watch the final episode of The Last of Us, which was amazing. Me, Arms and Ben were sat in stunned silence for a while, saying it was one of the best series of TV we've ever watched. Really is, it was incredible. If you've not watched it, you just watch it. Just watch it. I don't want to have to wait for season 2. It's going to be the longest wait of my life, but it was amazing. And now I'm heading home. They've both gone to work, they've both gone to the office, so I've been holding down the fort, making myself at home, eating all their food. I need to go home, and my gym is closed tomorrow and the next day, so at-home workouts it is for me for the next couple of days, which I'm not really looking forward to, honestly, but we'll make it work. But welcome back to a new vlog. Let's have a great week. I need to get my train. I did my fake tan freckles last night and I think I went a little bit overboard. But I'm just making myself some lunch, and when I say making myself some lunch, I've mentioned it quite a lot recently that I'm really bad at lunch recently. I'm really struggling to make lunch at the moment basically. So I'm having soup and bread with butter, leek and potato soup. I've been craving it. It's actually been a really long time since I've been like craving a food. While I have a craving, I'm like, I'm gonna friggin' eat the food, you know? To me, soup is a perfect lunch meal. So I'm just toasting the bread in the oven because I don't have a toaster, and I usually use the air fryer to toast my bread, but the air fryer is in the sink soaking at the moment. Didn't think that one through. And yeah, my soup is heating up. It's actually a 6-minute lunch because it takes 6 minutes to heat soup. But I also got myself some salmon, cream cheese, bagels, and like lettuce and stuff, because I know that's one of my favourite lunches, and it takes me like 5 minutes to make it, because it's important that you eat, guys. It's so important. I know that talking about this can be a little bit triggering for some people, so I just want to clarify to you guys that I don't not eat lunch or breakfast or dinner or skip meals on purpose or as like a tactic to lose weight or anything. It is just phases that I go through. I go through cycles of struggling with certain self-care, and remembering to eat is one that comes around. It's not my most frequent one, but it does happen. I have to be super careful, obviously, because it's important that you eat, but also as somebody who has struggled with restriction and binging in my life, it's important that I don't accidentally fall into those habits, you know, where I forget to eat and then start binging because my body is genuinely just really hungry. I have to make sure that I eat regularly, because I'm a human that needs food regularly, because that's how we survive. Just my food and meal times, eating, is just currently a symptom that I'm really struggling with, which is a shame, because this girl loves to eat. I love to eat. It's very weird, like how can you forget to eat if you love food? It's partially I forget when I'm really hyper focused on something, but it's also partially I don't have the energy to make anything at all in the day, and it makes me order food in when I'm just like, I get to the point where I'm so ravenous that I can't move. I order in, and I'm trying not to do that for my wallet and my health, you know? That's my little PSA, that if you've not eaten breakfast or lunch yet today, or if you're hungry right now, go and eat something, okay? Yum. All of the yummy food. If you've been wondering why there's not been many TikToks up this week, that has been the soundtrack to my week. It's been constant for days. I don't know where it's coming from. I don't know which neighbour it is, but they're allowed to do their work. It's just making it hard for me to do mine. It's Thursday. So, ow. Oh, did you hear that? This week hasn't been the hottest week. It's not been the hottest week, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. We've not been killing it. I could say that. However, tell you what I am killing, my plants. They need, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Okay, after I film this, I'm gonna water my plant. Oh God, you're very dry. I've had this plant for 6 years, and usually he's a very happy plant, okay? I'm quite a good plant mum to this monstera. A sentimental attachment to him. Wow, I've not really been home really at all. I've been staying at Arms's house basically since, well, I was in Manchester and then I've been staying at his. So I've really not been home for a week. Oh, I'm so sorry. Anyway, I got distracted. I just got home from Arms's house, which is where I was last night. Last minute, it was like 7 o'clock in the evening and he was like, how was your day? And I was like, not good. I've had a bad brain day. I wasn't very good yesterday. I basically couldn't do anything. I was getting really like frustrated and anxious and upset, and he was like, come over. If you're not going to be able to do anything that you see as productive, come over, we can hang out and we can do what we can do to recharge your batteries, because I am an extrovert, so actually just going and hanging out with someone I often find more relaxing than sitting alone, and I think I'm feeling a little bit burnt out at the moment. So he was like, just come and hang out. He basically said all of the right things, right? He's a very sweet boy. He's really learning how to deal with me because I do have quirks that need levels of management. So yeah, anyway, he invited me around last night. So remember I told you guys that he got me the box of envelopes. So each one of these envelopes, there's one for each weekend of the year. There were 2 in there that he wrote himself, and the rest are like pre-written ones. And he literally joked before, like, he was like, imagine if it was one of the big ones. He was like, a 1 in whatever chance that you'd pick it. I only went and picked the biggest one. So this one, within 1 week, pick a destination and book a weekend trip. And he was the second one I ever pulled, and I pulled the biggie. So this weekend, we're gonna plan a 4-day long weekend to go away somewhere. He was like, it's a destination, so it's not allowed to be in the UK. I was like, fine by me. So at first I was like, should we go to Amsterdam? But we were already planning on going to Amsterdam. So he was like, no, we've already agreed to that trip. I don't want to waste this on something that we were already gonna do. So I think I'm gonna ask if we can go to Italy for 4 days. So let me tell you, that really cheered me up. Of all the days for me to pick this card, I was very pleased to pick this card. And then he was like, what would you like to do? So we ordered in food. I ordered in creams. I had donuts, and we watched the first half of Angus Thongs, and he fell asleep, obviously. Angus Thongs is like one of my biggest comfort films that I've not watched it in years. I know it off by heart. Like, I literally know every word. I was reciting the whole thing. It was actually probably really annoying. And I just turned my brain off completely and watched it, and I just really felt like I needed it. I feel much better. But my Fitbit died on Monday. It's now Thursday, and I didn't have my charger, and I completely forgot to take it with me to his house. So I've not been tracking my steps for the past 2.5 days. I'm hoping, I've checked on my phone, I'm probably roughly around the 10,000 steps mark. But yeah, Project Me this week has not gone so well because the gym's been closed for the past 3 days. So I think that's partially what's kind of triggered me to feel a bit rubbish, is that I feel like I'm failing, which isn't a fun feeling. It's not a feeling that I handle well at all. I don't do well with failure, but it's okay. I literally said this to him yesterday. I was like, babe, I feel like I'm really failing Project Me this week. And he was like, yeah, but what is the goal of Project Me? And I was like, to make myself feel better. And he was like, so beating yourself up about not doing something is not making you feel better and completely undermining the point of Project Me. I was like, damn you, boy, you're right. You're so right. And he was like, on average, over the next 100 days, you are going to put in more effort and actively do the tasks that you've set yourself. If you don't do them every single day, you're still probably doing 100 times better than you were, which is so true. And it's also what I've kind of been preaching to you guys. It's like, you know, this is about self-improvement and making little changes every day to add up over time. And this isn't like, you know, the 75 hard challenge where if you fail a day you start over. That's not what this is at all. It's just trying a little bit every day. I'm gonna be honest in my weekly check-in, you know, I'm gonna be like, you know, this week I haven't done that well. I've probably only done 2 or 3 out of my 5 workouts this week, and you know what, that is okay. I want to smash it next week. I'm not going to upset myself over it. Okay, whew. Right, I am going to film a couple of TikToks really quickly because I need to go get my nails done. Look at these. Look at the state of those. Absolutely awful. I think this is 5 weeks of grow out. Honestly, I've just not had the time to go get my nails done, so I'm very excited to get these absolute hot messes sorted out. And then I'm probably just gonna sit and edit the TikToks that I'm filming. But how crazy is that? Like, what are the chances that that's the card I pulled? I'll be sure to tell you guys where we're going when we figure it out. That's a very kind gift. Sweet man, sweet, sweet man. Oh wait, hang on, before I, wait. Something very, very exciting just arrived in the mail that has made my day, and that's all I'm saying. I just filmed a TikTok telling one of my most embarrassing makeup artist stories. I saw a video and it, like, you know when you get like completely triggered by, like, you see something and it completely triggers a memory? That just happened hardcore for me. I had completely like black spotted this memory. I'm very, very good at that. Just shut them out. Just shut out the memory. Don't have to process it if it doesn't exist in your head, you know? But I saw a video of a girl with a green face on TikTok, and I love her videos. Like, I think she's so funny, and it just reminded me about when I accidentally turned my face green for a read through for a job that I was doing the makeup for. Honestly, if you want to hear the full story, because it is quite funny, it will be, or it will already be live on my TikTok. I'm about to edit it now. I can't believe I've forgotten about it. And I kind of feel like now I need to reach out to a couple of the people who were there. Be like, hey, just wondering, do you remember when I had a bright green face at that read-through? Do you remember one of the most embarrassing things that ever happened to me? No. I hope you don't. I was 16, okay? I was a baby. I was a literal baby. Also, can we talk about the sun? What a beautiful day. I was gonna walk to my nail appointment, but I don't have time. I would need to leave like right now, and I do need to edit this because I want to post it tonight. What a glorious sunny day. I'm feeling better already, honestly, if not slightly traumatized. Oh my god, so much better. Went for like a milky pink. It's quite different for me, but I love this colour. Yay, 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 yay. I feel so much fresher. Right, I need to go to bed because I have a long day tomorrow. I'm going to my dad's house to sort some photos for him for grandma's funeral. I need to go to the gym in the morning, and then I'm going to my dad's house at lunchtime. I'll help him with a few things for that. And then I need to come home and get ready because I'm going to Burn City. Basically, one of my best friends, Kaz, she got me tickets to like an immersive theatre experience, which I will take you as far as I can. I obviously can't take you inside because it's like a ticketed thing. Lavender. Obviously, yeah, I can't film the actual thing. I'll take you, we're gonna go for dinner, probably around Borough Market, so I'll vlog that and I'll give you a full review, because honestly I don't know what to expect, but it's like a 3-hour thing. Her parents went, and that's how she heard of it, and they said it was amazing and that it was something I would love. So which I'm sure it will be. You guys know me, I'm a massive theatre nerd. I love it, and I love kind of experiences, and like if you ever want to get me a present, like tickets to a gig or an experience is 100% the best way to go. So I'm very, very excited. I actually have some fun things in the calendar now. I've got Burning City with Kaz tomorrow, and me and Arms have booked tickets to go and see the Lumineers. I think it's like an outdoor day festival, so it's the Lumineers, Rag and Bone Man, and then like a few other people. It's like a mini day festival. I am so excited. Obviously potentially Italy, or wherever we decide to go for our 4-day little trip. America, so many fun plans. I'm really trying to make the most of, you know, the old living thing, getting out and doing as many fun things as possible. I must go because I've got to get up and go to the gym early tomorrow. I already know I don't want to, but I'm going to train back, because if there's one thing that's going to get me into a gym, it's back day. Back day is best day, baby. I'll speak to you in the morning.
Back in that bag again. Whoa, whoa, yeah, yeah. Hey. Back in that, yeah. Tell them to watch it. Now I ain't talking my pockets, just know we ain't running out the way that we stock it. If I got it, you got it. If I call it, she slide and tell her to mop it. Yeah, I got that shit doing. Then she took that thing off and bring it around. Going at it till I'm on. Put that 90 in a hole, I'm beating it down. I'm back in that bag again. Whoa, whoa. Oh, say less. I'm back in that bag again. Yeah, yeah. Oh, say less. I'm back in that. Yeah. What you doing? Yeah. I'm back in that. Hey, where you going? Hey, back in that bag again. Don't bring me around your friends. You know that I'm bagging them. Request me on Facebook, no, I ain't adding them. Positions I had her in. Hit from the back, that pussy was splattering. Calling her friend, tell her pull up. Word, let's make it a gathering. They loving that baby, nah, I'm addict now, but she loving the splash again. I just be cashing in her buns, just like a wedding, I'm crashing in. Hundreds on hundreds, I'm moving and grooving. She wanna cut up, I'ma slash again. Buckets on buckets, I'm switching edition. Back in my bag, going back again. I feel like Aladdin, yeah. I'm on the carpet, flying through orbits, ain't doing no talking. Wow. They on my body as soon as I walk in, bitches be stalking. They loving the drip, they think I'm a force, it gotta move cautious. Back in my duffel, I'm working a double like I'm in the office.
Oh baby, it's Friday. Today started as a bad mental health day, okay? I had already had a breakdown and a cry before 9 AM this morning, and I was like, today's gonna be a write-off. But I was like, it can't be a write-off. There's things, basically there's shit I need to do today. I got my ass up, I had a cry, I cried to Arms, had a mini cry with my sister. I went to the gym, which I did not think I would do. I chatted it out to 2 people at the gym, 2 friends at the gym. I feel 100 times better. I'm still feeling a little bit on the edge, on the verge of tears, but I'm feeling better in general, much better. And that is why I love to go to the gym. Will it solve my problems? No. However, does it put me in a better mental state in order to deal with those problems? Yes. That is why I do it. I have to remind myself sometimes and go, because when I come back, I feel more able to manage my emotions and deal with things with a clear head. I feel much better. I'm now going to my dad's house to go through pictures of grandma. This is going to be a little bit tough, I think. Come home and get quickly ready. So excited. I'm so excited for tonight. I've looked at clips, it looks insane. I need to rush so that I can get back in time to get ready and get up to London, because there's also train strikes. Woo! But now I'm feeling much better. I'm feeling so much better. Yay. Arms just had to deal with a long half-an-hour cry. Sweet boy. He dealt with it very well. Boyfriend points. Good job, babe. I'm fueling up these grenade salted caramel bars. I have one a day. I love them. Mm-hmm. I'm actually ready early. I hate to brag. I don't know who the hell I am, and I will probably end up being late anyway, so I should probably chat quickly and go. I look the same as every day. We're going very comfortable, basic outfit. I'm really excited to spend the evening with Kaz. I feel like I saw her a couple of weeks ago, but we were sat far away from each other. She was at the karaoke when I was there the other day, but because there was karaoke, I couldn't really hear her, and she was sat quite far away from me, so we didn't really have any time to chat. So tonight is just me and her, Emma and Kaz time, and I am so excited. It's gonna be so nice. And today actually went really well. I went to my dad's, I helped him with the things I needed to help him with. I got my workout in. It was actually a really good session as well. And as soon as I got back in, I was just like, God, I feel so much better. It's insane. what a few endorphins do for my brain. It's absolutely crazy. I can never, like, no one can ever deny that I train for anything. Like, I obviously train for other reasons, but mental health is the primary reason that I do it. It honestly just keeps me on the straight and narrow. I just felt so much better when I got home. Been on the up all day. I filmed a TikTok and I did a bit of editing for my Vietnam video, which I've been wanting to post a travel vlog a week, but Vietnam, I had the most footage out of all of the countries, so Vietnam will be coming next week. It's taken me quite a long time to edit, but I think it's my favorite out of the vlogs. It's just such an amazing place and I really want to go back. Oh, I gotta run, gotta scurry. Let's go have a lovely girls' evening. Let's go get scared, because I do think it's gonna be a bit scary. Oh, this base. I just did my makeup and I filmed it for you. A YouTube tutorial. Just filmed a little makeup tutorial for you guys. This is gonna be my go-to summer base. It's like super light coverage. Like, it looks super flawless, but like is really lightweight. I did just, however, put loads of powder on because Arms and I are going out for a little date night tonight. We're gonna go out for a couple of drinks because there's a new bar that's just opened in my town. There are no bars in my town at all. Like, there's a couple in the town across from me, but my actual town where I live, there's literally just the Spoons. There is absolutely nothing going on, and they're currently developing it a lot, so they're adding loads of new restaurants and bars and shops, so it's very exciting. I'm hoping the value of my place goes up because it's a commuter town, but it's a dead area. It's good that it's easy to get into London from here because no one hangs out in my town. We're gonna go and check it out, see if it's any good, and then I might make him watch a couple of episodes of The Blacklist with me. Fun turn of events. Forgot it was a rail strike, so I'm going to pick him up from as near to the station as we can get him. Time for a little 20-minute drive. Oh, it's very dark. I'll turn on this light so it's not gloomy when we get home. Do I have what I need? House key, car key, phone. That's all I need. God, it's so dark. Come on, Stiggy, we're going for a drive. He hates being driven, so you'll have to be a passenger princess today. Gum, Emma's driving essential, gum and music. Otherwise, I disassociate. Let's go get the boyfriend. See you when I've got a boy in tow. This is what I ended up wearing. I didn't show you because I had to go pick him up from the airport. Ready?
I wanna fall down, split out of my new shag carpet, head staring at the plants in my little hanging garden. I want it all today. I don't want no part of a long life, just wanna make songs fly. Got them old teardrops, all the pieces of hot rice. Keep loving an eardrop, speak out my mouth dry. When would the fear stop? Probably when I die. I think when it comes, I'll be ready for my time.
Yeah, summon up another summer weekend. Death rides a horse in my fantasy, taking in the seasons. Ooh, now while I got them, hope I'm still pretty when it comes for me.
Dark days accumulate, cumulus clouds hang numerous, but fall's days outnumbered by summers. Hubris go a long way till it ends in a bummer. Faces fall flat in the gutters, learn a bit quicker than others. I know that death gon' be coming. Think I'll run at the numbers, show be batting 100. Don't leave in its clutches, so might as well think of embrace. What is one of you gonna think I'm ready for this song up and turn into nothing?
Summon up another summer weekend. Death rides a horse in my fantasy. Yeah, taking in the seasons. Ooh, now while I got them, hope I'm still pretty when it comes for me.
Life like a Schrodinger's cat.
It's only there if you ask. And if you ask, don't chat. Like when you're wearing a mask. Or they think you're wearing a mask when you start wearing your face. Because you hit it in place. Not the end of a day, just the start of another. That shit a broken cliche, but I learned it from my mother. Guess she broken as me. Think we all broken to someone. You can try and put us back together. It'll be fine with what's coming.
Summing up another summer weekend. Death rides a horse in my fantasy. Yeah, taking in the seasons now while I got them. Hope I'm still pretty when it comes to me.
Hello, Arm's just left. He left me. I'm all on my own again. I'm editing the vlog. He left at like 2, and usually my aim with the vlog is to have it edited by 2 in order to get it live for 4, but I started editing at 2. We wanted to have a nice day together, and the vlog will still be up. I'm editing it right now. While I'm editing this, I've realized I didn't say anything about the burnt city. I think that's what it's called. I'm really struggling to remember. It is Burnt City. Burnt City. Burnt City was absolutely amazing. I'm not gonna tell you really anything because I think it does spoil it. It's basically set in the Trojan War. It's immersive, so you walk around on your own or with whoever you're with. There's a way that they make you all kind of like one entity. You're kind of faceless. It's quite cool, and you just walk around. It's very dark. Basically, I've been to stuff like this before, but this is probably one of the better ones I've been to. So actors are performing scenes and you're just standing with them. They're acting around you, and then when they leave to go to like a different scene, you follow them, so they lead you through the story. But because there's multiple characters acting in each scene, they all go off to different scenes, so it's kind of like a free will thing where you follow the character that you're most interested in and you see the next part of their story. So you don't watch the play chronologically, you watch it in segments, and you have to find each scene. You go through each corridor, etc., and you find the scene and you watch them, and then you kind of have to piece the story together yourself, which is just so interesting. It was such a cool experience. It was mostly like physical theatre. Their movement and everything was incredible. The lighting, the sound, so cool. The costume was really, really cool. And at one point me and Cara split up because I like was walking down a corridor. There was like 2 parts, like sections. And the whole point is that you find your own way. That was what they were saying. Like, you find your own way, you follow your own journey. And me and Kaz were kind of like, let's stick together throughout most of it, like, because we didn't know if it was going to be scary, and like I didn't know if I was going to get really overstimulated, and I was like, you know, let's just stick together. But we both naturally went different ways. I thought she was behind me, so I kept walking, and I turned around and she wasn't there, and I was like, oh my god, I've lost her. So I like turned back to go and see where she'd gone, and she had gone down this other pathway, and there was a steward, because there's like stewards kind of throughout to help you if you need help, and he was like, you're not allowed past. And he separated us. He was like, you have to find your own way, because we'd naturally separated, so he didn't want me to go back on myself, which was really cool. I thought that was really cool. He was like, you've naturally parted ways, like you have to find your own way now, like you will find each other again later, which we did eventually find each other. We probably had about 15 minutes on our own, but we found the same scene, and it was I think it was the best scene in the whole show. And I was standing there, and the whole time I was thinking, oh my god, I wish Cara could see this. Like, I'm sad she's not watching it with me, because this is amazing. One of the actors comes and's like leaning on my shoulder. And I was just standing there, and I was saying this to my dad. I was like, I have never been more aware of my body. Like, I didn't know how to stand, because this actress is just standing there like, and I'm like, do I move? Like, what do I do with my arms? Like, I felt so like, I don't want to like disrupt the scene. Like, what do I do? I was like laughing. Like, it was you know when you get set off laughing and it's when you're not supposed to laugh? Like, I could not stop laughing. I was like absolutely shaking, like to myself, because I just found it so funny. And I could feel that she could feel that I was laughing, and I was so embarrassed. All of the actors, because there was about like 10 actors in this scene, they all like splintered off, went their own ways because the scene was over, and obviously the audience all kind of selected which character they wanted to follow. They followed them to go see them in their next scene or whatever, but the actor was still on my shoulder, so I didn't want to move because I didn't want to disrupt her. So I just stayed there until there was only like 5 people left in the circle, and I looked over and one of the 5 people was Kaz. And I was like, oh yeah, can't move, sorry. It just really made me laugh. It was so funny. I was like, could you see that? I was just standing there with someone on my shoulder and I just didn't know what to do with my limbs. But it was amazing, really good, like quite harrowing at times, like very dark, very, very, very dark. I think it is very much a selective taste situation. Like, I think there are a lot of people who probably would have hated it. I absolutely loved it. Really, really enjoyed that. But anyway, I'm gonna keep editing and I'm gonna turn on the F1 because Max is starting at 17th, which is crazy. So I think it's gonna be a really interesting race. Me and Arms were talking about it earlier because he had engine failure in qualifying. So he's like, usually starts in pole, but he's like way, way back. So I'm excited to like watch him try and climb. I am going to edit with that on in the background because I think it's going to be a really good race. I don't want to miss it, and I would normally want to watch it with the boys, but I can't because I have to edit my video. So I'm going to watch it by myself, and I'm going to end the vlog here. This week has just gone like that. It's gone like that. I started the week badly, but I ended it well. Me and him went to the gym this morning, and it was actually a really good workout. I literally, all of the movements we did were completely different for me. I followed his program. It was really fun, but I felt really weak because I'm not comfortable with those movements. You know, I wanted to like figure out like my muscle connection and everything and like get my form right. So it was actually quite like a fun, learny feeling session, which made it more interesting. So that was good. I actually really enjoyed it. And then we were gonna bake today, but we ended up making tacos for lunch instead of baking. Really nice little weekend. So I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for watching. There will be a couple videos coming midweek for you guys. I'm very excited to film this week. I feel like I'm getting my mojo back a little bit. I'm not sure what the vlog situation is gonna be next week. On Thursday night, I'm going to Bognor Regis, which is where my grandparents lived, for the funeral. So we'll be there from Thursday through to Saturday night. I might vlog, I might not. I'll vlog the first half of the week, but I just don't know how I'm gonna like do that yet. You'll see next week. But thank you for watching as always. I hope you had a lovely week and a great weekend, and I wish you the best for next week, and I'll see you very, very soon. Bye.